But first and foremost, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're using your fingertips. So out of your 5 fingers, 1, 2, 3, to properly assess yourself. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Natty B After Cancer. Before we go any further, hit that subscribe button, and if you've never left a comment before, hopefully you will be leaving one on today's video. Today's video is going to be short and sweet because my only objective is to show you how to properly do a self breast exam. Now, you may have heard me mention before, did you guys hear that? It's a train. Now, you guys may have heard me talk about it before, feel it on the first, which was coined by Nally Augustin, who is a stage 4 metastatic breast cancer thriver. And this is something that I have implemented into my life post diagnosis. And the first of every month, I do a self breast exam. So come along with me while I show you how to properly do one. And this goes for both men and women. Now, it is important to do this both standing up and laying down, but if you happen to not remember to do both, that's okay. I always encourage either do it while you're in the shower standing up. It's a little bit easier because your fingers move smoothly, or you can do it when you're laying down right before bed or when you first wake up in the morning. So there are 3 ways in which, actually, well, 2 ways that I know of to check your breast. So the first one is in an up and down motion, like this, up and down. The second one is in a circular motion, like this. So what you want to do is either as you are laying down or standing up, you're going to put up the arm of the same side which you are checking. So if you are checking your left side, make sure that you have your right arm raised. If you are checking the opposite side, make sure you have that arm raised. So let's start with the left breast. I'm going to take my 3 fingers and I'm going to go in a circular motion. And so I'm going to have my arm raised because that helps you to feel everything pretty much. And then what you want to do is you want to press down while you go in a circular motion. And what you want to be attentive to is, does anything feel different? Does anything feel strange from what it felt like last year? From what it felt like last month? From what it felt like last week? And what I typically do is, as I'm going in a circular motion, I get closer and closer. So I start around the perimeter of my breast and I kind of circle my way in until I get to my areola while I circle. Then I turn and I do the same on the opposite breast. So that's how you check by standing up. You can also check your breast just simply by looking. And so what I mean by that is standing in the mirror, and you are standing in the mirror with your hands on your waist. You are staring and you are attentive to, does anything look off? And if you haven't seen my 10 symptoms of breast cancer video, make sure that you check that out. I will be sure to link that below because it lets you know that a lump is not the only thing to look for. There are many, many women who are diagnosed with breast cancer who never had a lump. So you may have an inverted nipple. If you are doing your breast exam by looking in the mirror and you notice that your nipple may be inverting, that could potentially, it's not always the case, but potentially be a sign of breast cancer. Changes in skin color, dimpling of your skin when you're seeing wrinkles or it looks like there's a crevice. So make sure you check out that video for those other types of symptoms. As I stand in front of, I don't know if you guys, so as I stand in front of my, I'm kind of bending so you guys can see me, but as I stand in front of my mirror, obviously I'm going to be completely shirtless so that you can see absolutely everything. And so what you want to do is you want to stand with your hands on your hips like this, and you want to look for anything that is strange or just different from what you're used to seeing. Also, when you are standing in the mirror, besides having your hands on your hips like this, the other way you want to do it is to put your hands up behind your head and stare and look for anything that seems out of the ordinary. Next, we'll talk about how to do the same thing laying down as we did standing up, taking our 3 fingers and going either in a circular motion or up and down. Though I encourage you to actually do both, I prefer the circular motion, but I would suggest, if you can remember, to do both up and down over your breast as well as in a circular motion over your breast. And then at the very end, I'm going to talk to you guys about other places you should check, because breast tissue does not only reside within the breast. All right, so just bear with me. So as you are doing your breast exam, remember, whichever side you are checking is the same side in which your arm goes up. So now that you know how to do a self-breast exam, I also need to add in there that please do not only check your breast. When you are doing that exam, you also want to take those same 3 fingers and you want to do a circular motion in your chest wall. Breast cancer can manifest in your chest wall. It can metastasize to your chest wall. So you want to do those same things here, and you want to feel, because your breast, I mean, this is breast tissue all here, and I didn't realize that until I was diagnosed as well. And you want to make sure that you go as high as below your clavicle. So you also want to check here. The other place you want to make sure that you are checking is your armpit area. So again, the breast tissue extends back here, which is something, again, I was not aware of. Same circular motion all through your armpit. Lastly, your rib cage. You're doing the same in this area as well, because your breast tissue goes under that crevice. If you have any questions, please drop those questions below. Feel it on the first. This goes for men and women. Men get breast cancer too. Early detection is better than late detection. I can't stress that enough. Cancer is scary no matter what kind of cancer it is, whether it's breast cancer, lung cancer, ovarian cancer, cervical cancer, thyroid cancer. It's so important that we know what to look for. And again, finding a lump does not necessarily equate to breast cancer. It could definitely be, a cyst or, something else. But it's better for you to know, and it's also better to have your doctor check that out to make sure that this is not a cyst or these are not cells that can later develop into breast cancer, because there are such things as precancerous cells or precancerous tumors that start off benign but progress into, that start off benign but then progress into being malignant. That's all I have for today. Natty B After Cancer. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and till next time.